हे एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। तो आज का वीडियो का टॉपिक है हमारा इंग्लिश लिटरेचर, जो कि इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज स्ट्रक्चर एंड ट्रांसलेशन बीए थर्ड ईयर ग्रुप ए पेपर फर्स्ट है। सबसे पहले हम इसका सिलेबस देखने वाले हैं, जिसमें यूनिट 1 में है इंट्रोडक्शन टू लिंग्विस्टिक्स, जिसमें पॉइंट फर्स्ट है डेफिनेशन, फंक्शन, कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज। पॉइंट 2 में है अप्रोचेस टू स्टडी ऑफ लैंग्वेज, सिंक्रोनिक एंड डायसिंक्रोनिक, कीवर्ड्स, ग्रामर, थ्योरीज, लैंग्वेज एंड सोसाइटी। In Unit 2, major concept of linguistics, phonology and morphology, word accent, rhythmic syllables and syllable meaning, syllable counting, keywords है vowel and consonant, acoustic property of speech sound, phononyms, phonetics, morphemes, एलोमॉर्फ्स एंड एलोफोन्स। ठीक है। यूनिट 3 में है एम्बिग्यूटीज एंड ट्रांसलेशन, एम्बिग्यूटीज इन लैंग्वेज स्ट्रक्चर एंड सेमेंटिक ट्रांसलेशन, एलिमेंट्स, चैलेंजेस एंड स्कोप, कीवर्ड्स, होमोनेम्स, होमोफोन्स, नॉन लिटरल स्पीच, एनाफोरिक, एम्बिग्यूटीज। आप लोग, मुझे नहीं पता इसको क्या पढ़ रहे हो पर मैं यही पढ़ रही हूँ। और इनफ्लेक्टिव एम्बिग्यूटी, L1 इंटरफेस। इन यूनिट 4 कॉन्सेप्ट्स रिलेटेड टू लिंग्विस्टिक्स, IPA सिंबल, IC एनालिसिस। सबसे पहले यूनिट 1 में कुछ क्वेश्चन देख लेते हैं। इंट्रोडक्शन टू लिंग्विस्टिक्स, इसमें फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है डिफाइन लैंग्वेज एंड एक्सप्लेन द असेंशियल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स। इसका आंसर है लैंग्वेज इज अ स्ट्रक्चर सिस्टम ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन यूज्ड बाय ह्यूमन टू एक्सप्रेस थॉट्स, इमोशन एंड आइडियाज थ्रू स्पोकन, रिटन और signed symbol. It is complex and dynamic means of interaction that enables individuals to share knowledge, culture and experiences. Language follows a specific rule of grammar and syntax. Unlike animal communication, human language is highly creative and flexible, allowing individuals to discuss abstract concepts, past and future events, and even imaginary sceneries. ठीक है। Moreover, language is not just a means of communication, but also a carrier of carrier of culture. It helps to preserving transition, shaping identity and influencing thought process. Every society has its own language and dialects which reflect its history, value and way of life. A short language is a unique human ability that enables complex communication, supports learning and help in the transmission of culture across generations. Some well-known definitions of language by famous linguistics. Noam Chomsky, 1957. Language is a set of sentences, each finite in length and constructed out of a finite set of elements. Chomsky emphasizes that language follows a structured set of rules, grammar, and are capable of infinite creativity using a limited number of words and sound. There are some famous linguistics जो आप लोग मतलब पढ़ सकते हो। और इसके बाद हम नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखने वाले हैं। यहाँ पे कुछ है एसेंशियल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ लैंग्वेज। arbitrariness, the relationship between a word and its meaning of arbitrary. There is no inherent connection between the sound of or form of a word and the object of concept it's represent. represent. For example, the word dog does not resemble the animal itself, and other language have a different word for the some animal. Dually of structure, language operates on two level: phonetic level, semantic level, systematic and rule governed. Productivity, cultural transmission, displacement, interchangeability, meaning, semantic, universally, concept depends. एंड सेकंड जो क्वेश्चन है हमारा वो है ट्रैक द हिस्टोरिकल डेवलपमेंट ऑफ अ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज फ्रॉम ओल्ड इंग्लिश टू मॉडर्न इंग्लिश. द हिस्टोरिकल डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज फ्रॉम ओल्ड इंग्लिश टू मॉडर्न इंग्लिश. द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज हैज़ अंडरगोन significant transformation over the centuries, evolving from its earliest from Old English to the language we use today, modern English. This development can be traced through three main stages: old English, middle English और early modern English. Old English 450 to 1150, middle English 1150 to 1500 और early modern English 1500 to 1700, leading to modern English 1700 present. First है old English 450 to 1150. ठीक है. ओरिजन्स तो इसका है ओल्ड इंग्लिश डेवलप्ड आफ्टर द एंग्लो सैक्सोन सेटलमेंट ऑफ इंग्लैंड अराउंड द 5th century. द एल्गो सैक्सोन्स consisting of tribes such as the Anglo-Saxons and Jutes spoke Germanical language that formed the foundation of Old English. Old English was heavily influenced by Old Norse, Viking invasions and Latin. Characteristics: Old English is highly inflected grammar system with cases. And the second topic is Middle English, 1150 to 1500. Transition. The Norman concept of England in 1066 was the most significant event that led to the transition from Old English to modern Middle English. The Normans, who spoke a variety of Old French, brought a large influx of French vocabulary into the English language. The ruling class and the church began using French and Latin, while the common people continued speaking Old English. This caused significant linguistic change, especially in terms of vocabulary. Characteristics: Middle English had a similar grammatical system than Old English. The use of cases declined and word order became more important for meaning. A significant change occurred in the pronunciation of great vowel shift, which set the stage of modern English pronunciation. French word related to law, government and culture entered English, greatly enriching the vocabulary. Examples: the Canterbury Tales. The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer, written in Middle English, is one of the most famous work from this period. Words like court, council and government entered English from French. Key events: the Norman conquest, Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, late 14th century. Early modern English. Third point is early modern English 1500 to 1700. Transition. The early modern English period began around the late 15th century, largely due to the Renaissance, the printing press, and the standardization of the language. The Great Vowel Shift, a major change of pronunciation that affected the long vowel, was in full swing during this time. Characteristics. Early modern English had a relatively simplified grammar, and word order became more fixed. The spelling of word became more standardized due to the invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg c. 1440. William Caxton's printing press, introduced to England in 1476, helped spread written forms of English. There was a rapid expansion of vocabulary, particularly जो भी है, ठीक है, तुम लोग पढ़ लेना, मुझे नहीं बन रहा है पढ़ते, because my English is very bad, my pronunciation is very bad. Example, the King James Bible, written in early modern English, is one of the most significant literary works from the period. Shakespeare's plays reflect early modern English with much of his vocabulary and used still familiar to modern readers. Key events: the Renaissance revived interest in classical language and culture, influencing English vocabulary. Third question is, what are the distinguishing features of the English language that set it apart from the other languages? Global spread of influence, global lingua franca. Fourth question is, define the differentiate between synchronic and asynchronic approaches. The language study also explain with example how both synchronic and asynchronic linguistics contribute to language analysis. ये पढ़ लेते हैं इन शॉर्ट वाला. द सिंक्रोनिक एंड डाइसिंक्रोनिक अप्रोचेस टू लैंग्वेज स्टडी आर complementary methods that offer different perspectives. Synchronic linguistics provides insights into the present state of language, its structure and uses, while disynchronic linguistics offer a historical perspective on how language changes and evolves over time. Both approaches are vital for a complete understanding of language, and together they contribute to linguistics analysis by helping us understand both how language functions today and how it has developed through history. Fifth question is, how did Ferdinand de Saussure differentiate between synchronic and asynchronic linguistics, and how do the methodologies used in each approach compare and contrast? Comparison and contrasts of synchronic and asynchronic methodologies. Focus, time frame, methodology, goal, main concern, approach, example of study, analysis, the modern English grammar and syntax. Tracking the evolution of English from Old English to modern English. Conclusion ये पढ़ लेना. How would you explain the concept of synchronic and asynchronic in linguistics? In linguistics, synchronic and asynchronic refer to two distinct approaches for studying language focusing on different aspects of language analysis. Synchrony refer to the study of language at specific point in time, often focusing on the present moment. A synchronous approach examines how the element of the language, such as sound, grammar, syntax and vocabulary elements of language function and interact in the current system. It treats language as a self-contained system, analyzing its structure without considering historical changes. This approach is concerned with how language function in a particular period, whether that be the present day or a fixed moment in the past. For example, analyzing the syntax of modern English or understanding current slang words involves asynchronic approaches. Disynchronic, on the other hand, refer to the study of language change over time. Or disynchronic approach like at how language evolve, focusing on the historical development of word, sound, grammar and meaning. It tracks change in the language over different period, examines how external factors like culture, influence, migration and inventions have affected the language. For example, studying the evolution of the English language from Old English to Middle English and finally to modern English would be a disynchronic study. While synchrony analyzes language is in a static state, disynchrony focus on the dynamic process of language evolution. Both approaches provide valuable insight. Synchronic help us understand the structure of language at a given time, while disynchrony show how language adapts and changes across history. एंड यूनिट 2 में है मेजर कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ लिंग्विस्टिक्स. इसमें हम सिर्फ क्वेश्चन देखने वाले हैं, आंसर आप लोग पॉज करके वीडियो पॉज करके पढ़ लेना. एंड द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज एक्सप्लेन द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ फोनोलॉजी एंड इट्स इम्पोर्टेंस इन लिंग्विस्टिक्स. डिस्कस इट्स रिलेशनशिप विथ फोनेटिक्स. कुछ पॉइंट है इसके. साउंड सिस्टम, लैंग्वेज डिफरेंशिएशन, लैंग्वेज लर्निंग, स्पीच प्रोसेसिंग, रिलेशनशिप विथ फोनेटिक्स. फोनेटिक्स फोकस ये भी है, ठीक है. पॉइंट्स इसमें पढ़ लेना. एग्जांपल ऑफ द रिलेशनशिप, टेक द साउंड पी एंड बी इन इंग्लिश. डिस्कस फोनेम, फोन, एलोफोन, allophones and diphone in terms of linguistics. Phoneme. A phoneme is the smallest unit of sound in a language that can distinguish word from one another. Phonemes do not carry meaning by themselves but are essential in forming meaningful units. Changing one phoneme in the word can alter its meaning, which is what makes phonemes significant. It distinguishing words. Example in English, कुछ है एग्जांपल आप लोग देख लेना। एग्जांपल्स है एलोफोन्स है, एग्जांपल ऑफ इन इंग्लिश डायफोन है, एग्जांपल इसके भी दिए हुए हैं, कंक्लूजन दिया हुआ है। थर्ड क्वेश्चन दिया गया एक्सप्लेन मॉर्फोलॉजी इन लिंग्विस्टिक्स, डिस्कस द डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मॉर्फीम्स विद एग्जांपल। ये कुछ दिया हुआ है, आप लोग पढ़ लेना। Discuss the concept of allomorphs. How do allomorphs vary across different language? And the fifth question is define word accent and discuss its significance in English. How does it differ from streets? Sixth question is explain the concept of rhythmic patterns in language. How does rhythm influence speech in English? And the seventh question is how do different type of streak pattern in English affect pronunciation and determine the meaning of words? And the eighth question is what are syllables? Discuss the role of syllable structure in phonological analysis. And the ninth question is explain the concept of syllable counting in English. How do you determine the number of syllable in a word? And the 10th question is discuss rhythm and intonation and tone with reference to linguistics. सो अभी यूनिट 3 की बारी है, एम्बिग्यूटीज एंड ट्रांसलेशन। First question is define and explain the concept of ambiguity and in language differentiate between structural and semantic ambiguity with example. Second question is define translation and explain the essential elements involved in the translation process. And the third question is discuss the various challenges faced by the translator when translating a text from one language to another. And the fourth question is explain the scope of translation studies in the modern world. Also differentiate between literal translation and dynamic translation. Fifth question is what is the role of a translator in maintaining the cultural context of a text? Fourth unit and last unit हमारी concept related to linguistics. What is the international phonetic alphabet IPA and why is it important in phonetics? How do IPA symbol represent sound from different language? Write some commonly used IPA symbol with examples. Explain stop, fricatives, affricates, nasals, approximants, flap, front vowel, back vowel, back vowels, central vowels, diphthongs with example. हमारी फोर्थ क्वेश्चन है, हाउ डज द आईपी ट्रांसक्रिप्शन फॉर वोवेल्स डिफर अक्रॉस लैंग्वेजेस एंड व्हाट इज़ द सिग्निफिकेंट ऑफ diacritics in IPA transcription. Fifth question है, what is the immediate constituent analysis and how does it break down a sentence syntaxically? What are the primary difference between IC analysis and transitional phrase structure grammar? Seventh question is, what are the key components of prosody in spoken language and how does it affect the meaning and interpretation of a sentence? How does prosody vary across language and what are some examples of languages with distinctive prosodic features? ये 9 क्वेश्चन है, ये 10 क्वेश्चन है, 10th क्वेश्चन सॉरी। इलेवेंथ क्वेश्चन, यह है 12th क्वेश्चन, थर्टीन्थ क्वेश्चन, 14th क्वेश्चन, हाँ तो लास्ट 14th क्वेश्चन तक है और ये हमारी 4 यूनिट कंप्लीट हो गई है इंग्लिश लिटरेचर की। ठीक है, बहुत लंबी यूनिट है जिसे अगर हम पूरी पढ़ते तो बहुत टाइम लग जाता है, इसलिए हम लोगों ने इसे शॉर्ट में देख लिया। आप लोगों को इसे डिटेल में पढ़िए। और मैं ये बन गया है 27 मिनट का वीडियो और इसका देख लेना आराम से। मैंने पूरी 2020 के एक भी पेजेस नहीं छोड़े, सारे इसमें अटैच कर दिए, सारे जो भी है डाल दिया है। अब कुछ जो पढ़ने में मिस्टेक हो सकती है क्योंकि मैं भी पहली बार पढ़ रही हूँ, तो मुझे उतना अच्छे से मैंने अपना ट्रांसलेशन जो भी है, मतलब ट्रांसलेशन नहीं बोल सकते इसे, अपने प्रोनाउंसिएशन उतना अच्छा नहीं बना मुझसे, क्योंकि मेरे लिए फ़र्स्ट टाइम मतलब ऐसे वर्ड्स जो मैं नहीं पढ़ पाती हूँ उसमें मेरे से ऐसी मिस्टेक होती है। तो ठीक है, अब मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में और कमेंट कर देना कि कौन सा वीडियो आप लोगों को चाहिए नेक्स्ट।